So the others have got to do well to get the baton perhaps ahead of the line to him. Whereas the Turks, of course, will have the formidable figure of Ramil Guliev on the anchor leg.
Yes, and they also had a finalist in Jack Ali Hardy, and also the very fine lead-off runner, Emir Barnes. There's the Finnish quartet of Rantala, Alfors, Laitonen, and European under-23 medalist last year, Samuel Parola. Here's the Dutch team. Garia, Martina, Paulina and Burnett.
And I wonder how much notice Harry AA has had of himself running in this race, because obviously Mitchell Blake was due to do it. I'm sure AA would have warmed up well, but he would have needed to.
And he didn't race in the earlier rounds or indeed in any of the individual races. On the inside of the British quartet is Ukraine with Sokolov, Ibramov, Supran and Smelik, same quartet that ran in the heat earlier on this evening. The French have Cezé, René, Dutombe and Paul. Czech Republic, the new Czech record holder at 100 meters, Stromsik, Balava, Junik and Pavel Masla. And the Portuguese have been clearly practicing their moves to come through the presentation tunnel. So that's Lopez, Martinez, Carvalho, who's coming in to the final in place of one of his teammates, and Carlos Nascimento, the fastest of the Portuguese runners on the anchor leg. The Portuguese very much the outsiders in this race.
One has to think that the second leg for Zarnell Hughes could be all crucial in this race. So they're just taking to their blocks there. Portugal, Czech Republic, France, Ukraine, Great Britain and Northern Ireland, Netherlands, Finland and Turkey. Well, Mitchell Blake not running for Britain does rather upset the odds a little bit. Makes it even more of a tense final and the wonderful finale to these championships here in Berlin, in which you've seen so much great competitive action. One or two clear-cut victories, but a lot of very close ones indeed throughout. And, well, one of those, of course, today came with perhaps the finest performances in depth in that women's pole vault competition.
Men's pole vault.
Men's pole vault. What I say. Women's pole vault also had a championship record, incidentally, by Stefanidi, and we've had a number of championship records, which is testimony both to the standard of European athletics and, of course, to the good weather we've had and enjoyed throughout this week.
And you know what? I think the fact that today the temperatures rose quite a bit again compared to the last 2 days really played in favor of the pole vaulters there, because had we had the temperatures we saw last night or the night before, I'm not sure whether we would have seen the heights we saw tonight.
Good thought. Yep, ideal conditions. No wind at all down there in the stadium. When we've seen flags on the medal ceremony, they've been hanging completely limply.
Well, I still have the British as the favourite, but so much depends on their handovers. Notwithstanding the late inclusion of Harry.
But the good thing, I mean, some people might say, why haven't you brought in Reece Prescott? He's fastest. But Harry AA has been an integral member of the relay squad and practicing with them for a long time and well used to running the anchor leg as well. There he is.
Got a lot of pressure on his shoulders now, I'm sure. They're wide, so I'm sure they can carry it.
Yeah.
But
and as much as any British relay runner can be said to be this, he's a safe pair of hands.
Yes, brilliant junior, of course, with World Junior titles. So we're getting ready then for this final event. There is the start list. You've seen the heat today, and 2 hours later, they're set for the final. Turkey on the outside, Barnes, Harvey, Amagoglu and Guliev. Then Finland, Rantala, Alafors, Leitonen and Porola. then Netherlands, Garia, Martina, Paulino and Burnett. Then the British squad, Uja, Hughes, Jamili and Akins Ayuti. Ukraine, Sokolov, Ibrahimov, Suprun and Schmelik. France have Zeze, René, Dutambi and Fall. No run in lane 2. That's the Czechs. They came out, I thought. But Portugal are on the inside. Oh, they're the Czechs. They've just taken a little stroll. Right, the Czechs have Stromsik, Veleba, Jirka and Maslik. And Portugal have Lopez, Antunes, Cavello and Nascimento.
For some reason, the Czechs are not going to their marks.
Well, that's lane 2, as we saw, empty. They did come out, but they're not going to. So, Portugal, France, Ukraine, Britain, Netherlands, Finland and Turkey is the lineup for this race. For Turkey, Emre Zafer Barnes leads off. For Great Britain, Chijundu Uja leads off. Uja 5th in the individual 100 meters race. For France, it's Zeze. France in 3, Britain in 5, Turkey in 8. Uja well away for Britain. The Turks also going well on the outside. Uja will hand over to Zarnel Hughes. This could be a crucial leg. Certainly he's run very well so far. Let's see how Hughes goes down the back straight. He's flying, he's overtaking all of them. But Turkey's still going well, with Harvey handing over to Permigoglu and Jamili taking over for Great Britain. Jamili will hand over to Akins Ayuti. They should have the lead. They're ahead of the Netherlands, they're ahead of Turkey. It is Great Britain, it's Harry Akins Ayuti streaming down the track. Surely it's too much to do for Burnett of the Netherlands. Very good finish by Guliev. Look at the way Guliev ran. He caught up a lot of ground on Akins Ayuti, but it wasn't enough. And it was the British team that won, even without Mitchell Blake. And they ran 37.81. A terrific performance, but very impressive run by Guliev, and just as well that I think Zarnel Hughes and Jamili, after Uja, had run so well to get that baton in the lead to Harry AA.
And it's national records there for Turkey and the Netherlands in the silver and bronze position as well. 37.98 for Turkey, with an absolutely storming last leg from Ramil Guliev, and the Netherlands there with 38.03 in bronze.
Well, the British quartet enjoying their moment in the spotlight. What a crucial second leg, though, by Zarnel Hughes. He absolutely tore down that back straight.
Let's have a look at it again. This is Uja, just celebrating with his Londoner compatriot. There's Jamili taking over from Hughes after that brilliant leg. Jamili did what he needed to do around the bend as well. He'll have been a little disappointed to have been outside the medals in the 200, but he did his job and he roars on Harry Akins Ayuti. Now just look at the gap that Guliev makes up on those ahead of him. Storming past the Netherlands with Harry Akins Ayuti a little bit too far away. But wow, what a leg there by the Turk. The 200 meters champion showing his style there. And Turkey, as you said, Michelle, rewarded with a national record.
And it's just been really nice to see from up here all the British women who just took gold in that women's race ran down from where they've been doing interviews on the television mixed zones and have been congratulating their teammates. So really pure excitement there. The Dutch women coming down to celebrate with their teammates as well, and there are the Brits now quickly doing an interview, but it's just really busy down there on the track with everyone just celebrating their successes.
Well, Britain maintaining European sprint supremacy, all right. Dina Asher-Smith with the treble with her teammates. The 1-2 from Hughes and Prescott in the 100 meters. Guliev, the 1-2, not quite make the British quick clean sweep. Mitchell Blake got the silver. Guliev, of course, won the 200 meters.
And the Netherlands, they're showing again how strong they are in the sprints in the relay. We've seen it with the women 2 years ago in Amsterdam. The men with the likes of Trandi Motida, who have been around for ages, they're in third.
Gold go to Great Britain and Northern Ireland in 37.80. Silver to Turkey in a national record 37.98.